Hey, are you still memorizing word lists and doing grammar exercises, but still can't speak English fluently? I was in the same place, but then I discovered something that changed everything. I know, it sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because today I'm going to share with you the single best and fastest way to learn English. And it's actually backed by science. This is a method that truly changed everything for me. For years I struggled. I was trying to memorize everything, forcing myself to speak. It was exhausting. And then I discovered a concept that honestly fit like a cheat code. It's called Comprehensible Input.
Comprehensible input as the key driver of language acquisition.
We acquire language in only one way, when we understand it. Most people call that comprehensible input.
I know it sounds super academic and boring, but I promise you, it's simple. Let's just break it down together. You know, in language learning, you've got input and you've got output. Output is also stuff you produce, right? Like speaking and writing. It's English coming out of you. Input is the opposite. It's the English you let in. It's listening and reading. Simple. So now for the most important part, comprehensible. This is a game changer. It just means understandable, easy to understand. So comprehensible input is just listening or reading English you can mostly understand, with just a few new things mixed in. You're not studying the language, you're absorbing it, just like a child does. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're reading this. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Now, let's say you don't know the word accomplishment, but you know all the other words. You can probably guess what accomplishment means, right? Something like a great success or a big achievement. Your brain is like a supercomputer. It's designed to find patterns. When you read a page of, let's say, 300 words, and you already know 285 of them, your brain will automatically start to figure out the other 15 from the context. Therefore, you'll understand the story easily. You won't need to stop and look up the words all the time, because you can get the meaning naturally. But there is one more secret ingredient, and this is the most important part. Whatever you're reading or listening to, it has to be compelling. Compelling just means it has to be interesting to you. It has to be fun, enjoyable, something you actually care about. Why? Because repetition is how you truly learn a word. And I can't stress this enough. Repetition is the key. You need repetition. You can't hear a new word just once and expect to remember it. You need to hear or see that word again and again and again. That's how it moves from just being in your brain to being something you can actually use when you speak. Here's why comprehensible input is the most effective and fastest way to learn English. Actually, you learn the language naturally, just like children do. It's exactly how you learn your native language. Think about it. When you were a kid, nobody taught you grammar rules first, right? You just listened and understood. So, first, your English will sound natural, not like a textbook. Second, you learn grammar without even thinking about it. You just start to feel what's right. No more boring grammar rules. I never studied grammar, and I can't explain any grammar rules, but I can use them correctly most of the time. You just don't need to study the language anymore in the traditional way. Instead, you just enjoy content in English, and learning happens automatically. Now, I know the biggest question you have, but what about speaking? If I only listen and read, how do I learn to speak? Look, I get it, and the answer is going to blow your mind. But first, if you find this video helpful, could you do me a quick favor? Just hit the like button. It's completely free, and it really helps me a lot. Plus, it tells YouTube to show this video to more learners like you. Thank you so much. Alright, so here is the surprising part. Speaking actually comes naturally. You just have to trust the process. There are people all over the world who got fluent in English just from reading and listening. They spent months enjoying books and YouTube, and then one day, boom, they had a conversation. They can speak, and the words just flowed out. Of course, if you want to speed it up, you can practice speaking through input. You can do things like shadowing, or you can simply read out loud. That's a huge topic, and I want to make a whole video about it. So if you want me to show you how to practice speaking by yourself, comment below with "Let's talk speaking," and if I get enough comments, I'll make that video for you next. Alright, so how do you start? It's easy. Number 1, reading. Start with things that interest you. Graded readers from Oxford are great. You can also read children's books or simple novels like the ones on this list. Also, check out the Istoria app. It's totally free. It has a lot of novels in simple English, and they're categorized by level. Also, check out News in Levels. It's a website that gives you the same news at 3 different levels. When you become a more advanced English learner, you can just jump into magazines or books written for native speakers. Actually, there's a lot more out there. Just look for what interests you, and you'll find something perfect for your level. Number 2, watch YouTube. I love this one. You know what I do? I love chess and I'm a huge fan of FC Barcelona. I watch chess videos and Barcelona news and match analysis in English instead of my native language. This way I enjoy my hobbies and improve my English at the same time. Find your thing, whatever you're interested in. Cooking, sports, technology, music. Just start watching it in English instead of your native language. Animations are also great because they usually use simpler language. Number 3, listen to podcasts and audiobooks. The great thing about listening is that you can do it while doing other things. So, choose some easy podcasts and listen to them again and again and again. Listen to them while you're cooking, doing chores, driving, exercising. I listen to English even while I'm taking a shower. Number 4, surround yourself with English. Change your phone's language in English. Do your Google searches in English. Use ChatGPT in English. Listen to English music on your way to work. Follow English-speaking pages on social media. This way, your social media feed becomes a learning tool. Just fill your life with the sounds of English. So, are you ready to try Comprehensible Input? Start today with just 15 minutes of reading or listening to something you enjoy in English. Trust me, in a few weeks, you will notice a huge difference. This is how I did it. This is how I went from struggling to fluent in a way that felt like fun, not study. And if you want to see the exact step-by-step plan I used, I made a whole video on it. You can click to watch it right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You've got this. I'll see you in the next video.